working in Spain. It's the Wright Way with David Wright. The comment section is open. Chat live to the DJ right now via our website.
Hi and very good afternoon to The Right Way with me, David Wright. Big thank you to John, Alex, as always. Thank you, John. Have a great weekend. And loads more tips and advice right here for you today on The Right Way. I've got two live guests with me on the show today. Amy Bingham, our wine expert from Madrid, will be here to give us some great tips on a great bottle of wine for the weekend. That's live on the show a little bit later on. Also, Paul from Indalo Transport, one of my sponsors, he is at a special event. This is a Place in the Sun event this weekend, and I'm going to be telling you how to get some free tickets for that event coming up on the show today. George Thorogood there, and Bad to the Bone.
The Afternoon Show.
David Wright, help and advice for living and working in Spain. You're listening to The Right Way. The Right Way with David Wright.
A very good afternoon to Rita, join us in the comment section, and Sylvia, Jono, Lost G, and John Alex. Hi guys. Remember, the comment section has rebooted, so come and say hi, keep me company this afternoon. Yes, I've got two live guests on the show today, and free tickets to A Place in the Sun. There's quite a few of these events happening in the UK at the moment, and we've got our special reporter live. This is Paul from Indalo Transport. He's at the show this weekend, so he's going to be joining us very shortly on the show and telling us all about that and how you can get some free tickets to these shows. Also, it's Wine Time Friday, so of course we got Amy, our wine expert. She's going to be live on the show as well, giving us a recommendation for a nice bottle of bubbly or something nice for the weekend. That's just in time. I'm out to Mercadona this afternoon, so see what she can give us as a recommendation. Now, if you're looking to find a nice weekend away in the next few weeks or so, the Cordoba patios are open 5th to 18th of May. They're open a bit longer than that as well, actually, but this is when they have the spectacular events going on there. It's not very expensive to get into these patios, and some of them are free. If you ever get a chance to go up to Cordoba and visit the patios, they are amazing. There's a little courtyard patios in the main city. You just walk in, it's like people's houses. You just walk in the courtyard there, and they've got this fantastic display of flowers and geraniums and carnations and you name it, they've got it. But it really is a fantastic display, these patios. And there's a little bit of a competition between them as well, so you can vote on that and just have a walk around and enjoy the gardens. So that's the Patio Gardens Fiesta, which starts on the 5th to the 18th of May. Well worth checking out. Our City there, and Vitamin C, spell S-E-A, Vitamin C there. Okay, yeah, so talking about the patios in Cordoba, yeah, John, you've been there. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's really nice arrangements they do up there with the flowers, and it's an influence for my garden, actually, because I bought some of these pots, and I've got one wall that's covered in the blue pots there with the flowers on there, looking like Cordoba. Something else, if you're up in that Cordoba area as well, is the mosque, the mosquita, as they say, in the centre. They can't miss it, and if you wanted to go in there, it's quite expensive to get in there. The tickets are quite expensive, but here's a tip for you, top tip. It opens, I think it opens at 10 o'clock in the morning. If you go to the back, there's a back entrance by the north end and the north doorway. There's a little courtyard, and it's open for the staff that work in there. It opens at 9 o'clock for the staff until 10 o'clock, then the door shuts. There's a security on the door there, but if you go up to that door, you can go in completely free and walk around for 1 hour without a guide, and then they turf you out. So you get 1 hour every day you can go in for free. Now, somebody said to me that they tried this and they weren't allowed in, but you need to go to the north door. It's the staff entrance. There's a little courtyard patio that you go through first, and there's a big door there with 2 security guards on the door, and just walk up to them and walk in straight in. They let you in. It's not a problem at all. I've done that several times myself. You do need a bit more than an hour to see it all in there, really, but if you can get in there each day for free, that does help. So just remember to go around the north door and get in by the security guards there. It's completely free. You can walk around for 1 hour, and then they turf you out. So it's probably enough to see most of the highlights in there, but definitely worth doing. That's the mosque in Cordoba, in the centre, right in the centre. You can't miss it. More tips coming up later on.
The Afternoon Show. Live.
David Wright. David Wright.
David.
The Afternoon Show.
Okay, so it's Friday, it's Wine Time Friday, and live on the phone we've got Amy Bingham from Walk and Eat Spain. Hi Amy, can you hear me okay?
Hi David, I sure can. Happy Friday.
Thanks for joining us, Amy. So yeah, it's Friday, I always go shopping at the weekends and try and look out for some of your recommendations. So what have you got for us today, Amy?
Well, I know that we've had a bit of a weird weather situation this spring, and so I have not switched over to white wines yet like I usually would by this time. I'm still on the red, so I wanted to recommend a red wine region today, the region of Bierzo, which is a really interesting region. I've been drinking a lot of wines from here lately. It is in León, sort of right on the border between León and Galicia. And this region's really interesting because they specialize in a grape called Mencía, and Mencía is really affected by altitude. So if it grows on the top of a hill, it will taste one way with red fruit, sort of raspberries, cherries, strawberries. But if it grows at the bottom of the hill, it has more black fruit flavors, so like blackberries and plums and things like that. So it's been really fun to drink a bunch of wines from this region, and each time sort of try and guess, is this a high altitude wine or a low altitude wine? And you can really taste the difference, which makes it a really fun region to drink from, I think.
Oh, nice. And so what sort of prices are we looking at, Amy?
Bierzo really ranges everything from some nice entry-level wines that are, €5-6 a bottle, all the way up to really spectacular wines that you can age for many years that are going to be, in the 30-40 range. I've been drinking quite a few wines from a specific producer called Raúl Pérez, who is kind of the big name in Bierzo, and he uses a lot of vineyards that are high altitude, so those more lighter red fruit flavors. And he's got this one wine that I'm kind of obsessed with right now called Utrea, which, everything you read online says that he should be selling it for 3, 4, 5 times what he's selling it for. But you can get this bottle for usually under €10, which is just wild.
That's not bad at all. Okay, well, Amy, I remember some time ago, you giving us some recommendations on my show, and my wife and I, my Spanish wife, doesn't like paying a lot of money for the bottles of wine. They're a bit like, what shall I say, stingy when it comes to buying bottles of wine. And you can get some pretty good wines here, for under €5. But since your recommendations, we do extend their budget a little bit and have noticed a big difference as well, especially in the white wines and the carvers.
Absolutely. It makes a huge difference. Kind of 2 or 3 more euros does really drastically increase the quality of wine. And I thought of you the other day, David. I did a big tour here for a group from all over the world. There was about 67 people, and we were standing on a terrace drinking cava. And the cava we were drinking is called Jaume Serra. And it's this cava that, usually is about 3 or 4 euros a bottle. Sells in the United States. My mom buys it for $8 a bottle. And people were just raving about it, saying this wine is incredible. It must be really expensive. Where can I get it? Do they export? And it's fascinating for me to listen to this with a bottle of wine that, again, you can get in a grocery store for maybe €4 a bottle, but it's bright, it's fresh, it's fizzy. It's exactly what you want from cava. And it's our go-to.
Yeah, I must admit, Fridays, it's normally pizza night for us here. My wife makes her own pizzas and bottle of cava for sure. But we used to have the Mercadona like €3, €3.80. Splash out a little bit, pay €8, and what a difference it makes. And the great thing is, don't have a hangover the next day.
That is the beauty of cava. I'm telling you, it is my go-to. I have a bottle in the fridge at all times.
Brilliant. Okay, well, thanks very much for the recommendation, Amy. And if you want to get on the tours with Amy, then check out her website. Is the description for that and what they offer up in Madrid there in the comments section now. Thanks very much for joining us, Amy.
Great to talk with you, David. Have a great weekend.
And you too. All the best. Cheers.
All right. Bye.
David Wright. Help and advice for living and working in Spain. You're listening to The Right Way. The Right Way with David Wright.
Okay, so how would you like to get some tickets for a Place in a Sun event in the UK? We got another live guest on the show. Hi, Paul. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine, David.
Paul from Indalo Transport and Storage. Paul, so tell us where you are today.
Today we're at London XL, a place in the sun live. Been here since I've been here since last night, setting up, and it's the first day of the show, due to shut shortly, and it's been a great event. And same thing tomorrow, same thing on Sunday as well.
Right, and Paul, so if people want to get free tickets to this, because it's a great idea, a great opportunity to go and see people with information, what sort of things? First of all, what sort of things going on at the show? Tell us a little bit about it.
Okay. If you got people looking to move to Spain, this is the ideal place to do all of your research. I mean, I'm stood here at the moment. I'm surrounded by Spanish property specialists, estate agents, lawyers, visa specialists, solicitors. So everything you need, you can actually find here. It's nothing's forced. There's nothing salesy. It's really a case of you can just come along, pick people's brains, and make some good contacts.
Yeah, I know you. Well, one of our listeners, Silva's in the comment section live, so she's listening in to your. She's got some tickets and she went to one of your shows, got some information, and she bought here and she's now living here. I think she's just about got her pool up and ready. She's in her pool now. So all thanks to you and your transport people. So,
yeah, you're being very modest, David, because I know you gave a lot of advice to Sylvia, and I know that she was appreciative of it as well.
Yeah, and Paul, so these free tickets, Paul, you know, how do people get hold of them? If they contact you, I'll give you a link in the description box.
Yeah, there's a link on our website. You can just comment on our website, or you can do it through your website as well. You can go through David Wright, and if put the details on there, we'll get an email and we'll sort the tickets out straight away.
Yeah, and these are free tickets, Paul, aren't they? There's no catch at all. It's free tickets to the listeners.
They're completely free tickets. They, I believe, if people want to pay on the door, it's £8 each at the moment. But no, it's not. It's £12. It's £12. So if for two people, £25. Just send us an email and we'll get you tickets for nothing, gratis.
Brilliant. And they can meet some of the celebrities there. Who's out there at the moment, Paul?
Laura was here this morning.
Really?
Laura was here this morning and this afternoon. I believe tomorrow. I don't know who we've got on tomorrow. I'd need to check it.
Laura's lovely. I met her down at one of the shows here when she was over here. I was on there as a guest on one of the shows, Place in the Sun, here in Almeria several years ago. But lovely lady she is.
Yeah, they're all really good. I mean, the thing is, they're not like stars. If you see what I mean, they are very, very down to earth people, and they're quite happy to take questions from anybody as they're wandering around. She just bought a house in. I think she's moving to Mallorca.
Nice.
So, I mean, they know their way around the property market as well.
Brilliant. Okay, well, thanks for checking this with me, Paul. I appreciate your time and enjoy the rest of the show. Cheers.
Yeah, thank you very much, David. Enjoy your weekend if I don't speak to you before.
All the best, mate. Thank you, Paul.
Okay, bye-bye.
A very good afternoon to Cat Dog joining us in the comment section. Yeah, so that was Paul from Indalo Transport and Storage, one of the sponsors of my show. His details are in the comment section now, giving free tickets to any of the listeners to a Place in the Sun event. Now, this is not just this weekend. There's several other events all over the UK at the moment, and Paul is kindly offering our listeners free tickets to this event. It's a great place to go and get some information on living and working in Spain.
You're listening to The Right Way with David Wright in the afternoon on Almeria Radio 107.5 FM. The comment section is open, so come say hi to David right now.
Okay, so you've probably seen in the news over the last few months or so, Spain is going all out for animal welfare. They're doing some new rules, regulations. Pets and some animals are classed as sentient beings now. You've probably seen people walking around the shops. They're taking their pets, the cats and dogs are allowed in all the shops, supermarkets, just about everything now. And the funny thing was last week, the animal welfare officer for Spain, the councillor, her name is Aurora Peralta. She attended a bullfight in Malaga, believe it or not, last week. So there's calls for her resignation. That's the animal welfare councillor attending a bullfight. Talk about hypocritical or what, but there you go, that's Spain for you.
The Afternoon Show. Live.
David Wright.
The The Afternoon Show.
Okay, so with this power cut we had a little while ago, and everything went to a standstill. Now Spain is pushing towards digital currencies, and credit cards are mostly accepted everywhere now, and in favour of the cash. They don't want you to spend cash anywhere here in Spain. Have you noticed you go into some of the supermarkets and places, everything is geared up for credit cards now. I was in Decathlon, the sports centre, the other day, and there's about 20 tills, all self-service now. And I wanted to pay in cash, and I had to call somebody to take the cash because there wasn't any facilities to actually take the cash. So they're pushing towards that. But the funny thing is, the travel experts were on the news the other day on the internet giving out advice to British people moving to Spain and travelling to Spain this summer, advising them to carry extra cash with them in case there's another power cut here in Spain, which I'm sure there will be in the near future. But there you go. So cash is king, I think, and it'd be a shame if we get rid of it. But that's just my opinion. You're listening to The Right Way with me, David Wright, here on Almeria Radio 107.5 FM. Summer's coming, so it's got to be this one. Well, that's just about it for another show. Thanks very much, everybody, for joining me in the comment section. I do appreciate it. I hope you have a great weekend. And if you want any more tips and advice, remember to go and check out my website. That's davidwrightonline.com. That's being totally revamped over the next couple of weeks. Going to be some amazing new features over there and some information and tips as well. I'm going to be accessing all of my info for free over on that site very, very soon. So please go and check it out. I'll leave you with this one now. And up next, it's the 5 o'clock hit mix with Rob Mack.